After 5 episodes of building an intriguing spy espionage story, with intense moments, shocking revelations, and substantial deaths, Secret Invasion ends in the messiest way possible. Episode 6 of Secret Invasion features a Super Skrull brawl, a long-awaited execution, and the return of badass Nick Fury. It has its cool moments, I wouldn't disagree, but the conclusion is more rushed and besmirched up than satisfying. Secret Invasion theoretically had the potential to be a masterpiece, and even has been an exhilarating spy espionage thriller throughout, but in the end couldn't deliver. Episode 6 picks up immediately after the events of the previous episode. The episode begins with a heart-wrenching goodbye call between Fury and his wife Priscilla, as he prepares for the dangerous mission ahead. Afterward, Fury, highly resourceful as he used to be, manages to infiltrate New Skrullos in kinda badass way, but only finds the compound deserted and the radiation levels dangerously high. Meanwhile, back at the hospital, Rhodey aka Rava relentlessly pushes for the nuclear strike, but Sonya warns Rhodey about Fury's dangerous state of mind, and for a moment I really thought Sonya is a Skrull, but she isn't. The tension really does escalate here, as both sides brace for the inevitable clash. Later inside the Skrull compound, Fury navigates through the radiation-filled reactor room where Gravik awaits, equipped with the Super Skrull machine. Gravik taunts Fury, revealing the Skrulls he had imprisoned, and proceeds with his malevolent plan. Meanwhile, Rhodey and the President's Secret Service agents face an unexpected assailant, leaving a trail of casualties. Back at the New Skrullos, Fury's condition worsens due to radiation exposure, but he remains steadfast. Gravik berates Fury for using the Skrulls as spies and blames him for their suffering. As the tension escalates, Fury discloses his true feelings about the Skrulls and the immense weight he carries for their predicament. With time running out and his health deteriorating, Fury engages in a final confrontation with Gravik, and offers Gravik the harvest. In exchange, he asks Gravik to take the Skrulls and leave Earth. Meanwhile, back at the hospital, as the battle rages, Rhodey faces a difficult decision, torn between loyalty to Gravik's cause and the truth about the impending strike, as Sonya holds Rhodey at gunpoint. And at the New Skrullos, Gravik examines the Harvest Serum. Later, Gravik reveals his hatred for Fury and Talos, unleashing his fury on the Spy Master. Gravik confronts Fury, intending to execute his sinister plan. The two engage in a heated battle of words and powers, and ultimately Fury's plan unfolds. Jaya reveals herself, having tricked Gravik into giving her the same powers he had stolen. So with the abilities of Captain Marvel, the Avengers, Thanos, the Black Order, and many more, Jaya becomes the most powerful hero in the MCU, bit overpowered I would say. However, without a doubt, this was the most awe-inspiring moments of this episode. Just a few episodes ago, we were anxiously hoping for her survival, and now she has risen to become the most powerful superhero of the entire universe. Irony, isn't? Anyway, the whole of climax fight sequence, and the ending afterwards is way too rushy and messed up. And then comes the climax fight sequence, and arguably the fight is fun because they both have the various powers of all the Avengers. But it's also a little silly. The effects are really ropey. Anyway, eventually Jaya kills Gravik using Captain Marvel's energy blast to blow a hole in his guts, fairly easily all things considered, and the real Fury is in the hospital with Sonya. They convinces President Ritson to halt the strike, by exposing Rava's true identity, leading the president to call off the attack. So this whole sequence splits its time between the two locations, with occasional reminders that a nuclear weapon is about to be launched in the direction of New Skrullos. In the aftermath of the confrontation, the truth is revealed, and President Ritson declares war against all the Skrulls, setting a dark and uncertain future for Earth and its extraterrestrial inhabitants. On the other hand, Fury, filled with remorse, seeks reconciliation with Priscilla, expressing his love for her, no matter the form she takes. Meanwhile, Sonya and Jaya form an alliance, with the promise of making the planet safer for both Skrulls and humans, despite the challenges ahead. Sonya takes Jaya to a secret location where a vast number of humans have been kept prisoner, hooked up to more pods like the ones at New Skrullos. Jaya is shocked as she realizes just how deep the Skrull rebellion actually goes, and the monumental task before her. Meanwhile, Fury tells Ritson that they have to act now to reverse the damage he has done, but the president refuses, telling Fury to get the Skrulls off the planet. Fury is clearly disappointed as he prepares to leave. The episode concludes with a hopeful note as Fury offers Vera a chance to be part of the peace talks with the Kree. Secret Invasion has been an electrifying journey of deception, suspense, and moral dilemmas, and it had the potential to be one of the best written MCU series of all time, but the show ended up falling somewhere in the middle, either being exceptionally bad nor remarkably good. It may not have lived up to all the high expectations, however it had its moments of excitement and intrigue. Olivia Colman was typically brilliant. She had the nicest character arc throughout the series, I would say, and would love to watch more of her, as of Jaya. I'm looking forward to any future Super Skrull appearances by Clark. She's a fine actor, and now the most powerful superhero. Moreover, visually, Secret Invasion is certainly one of the best-looking MCU show, with excellent lighting and some interesting design choices. It did attempt to explore some political and sociological ideas about the plight of refugees, and the way we respond to people we consider to be outsiders, with attempt being the operative word. A failed attempt is still an attempt,